Hey, morning. It is Tuesday. It is July 22nd. All right, running out of month here. All right, I will be doing the show with the with the uh, with Strat Soldier at the end of the month. We do a show every at the end of every month. We talk about where the month ends, where the new one starts. Uh, get kind of two different opinions about things, so that's interesting. We got earnings coming, right? So we got Google, we got Tesla. All right, that's pretty big this week. General Motors reported kind of a miss, lower this morning. Raytheon, kind of a miss, coming down here this morning. Lockheed Martin and Northrop a little better. So all of those guys reported. General Motors. NXPI is another symbol we could throw in there. Nancy X-Ray Peter Indian. Lululemon down like 30 something percent for the year now. Okay, so just not having a good year for Lulu, and that's not good. All right, so SPY's gonna be inside day. I'm not gonna take up too much time on this. I do have numbers on resistance. Resistance, does it matter? It's nil. Okay. It's hard to find resistance at this point. All right. But I do have a number. I'll give you 632 to the upside on your SPY. And I'm going to give you support numbers at 621.42. 621.42. Write that down. Excuse me. Triple Qs got up to 631.54 yesterday. I'm sorry, I didn't flip that. All right, but we got some shooters coming down on the day, but we're gonna be inside day, so they could go into force. We'll see. Okay, I'm not. We got Powell talking right now, but he's not really talking about rates. They're talking about banks and things like that. So, but he is talking right now as we speak. All right, so QQQs 567 to the high side, and coming back down, I got 558.81, 558.81. All right, see if they want to pull back and see if we can find some support levels there. Diamonds. I tell you, why don't they just crash already? 447.93 to the upside, and 434.22 coming down. 434 spot 22, bringing it back down on your diamonds, and there they are. Garbage. Shoot her down on the day. All right, can she go into force? Well, she's 443.08 right now, so she is slightly lower. She is kind of poised to take that two down. All right. What's going on here? You know, like the industrials is where the problem is. Is in my thoughts, it's all tied up in the industrials, and if the transports can't get going, then Triple M can't get their stuff delivered. Okay, so that's kind of it's like the wheels got to get the stuff there, right? So even again, Triple M has been under pressure. Caterpillar, the industrials are just not playing ball right now, and I think that's the biggest problem. I think retail wants to go higher, but it's just kind of in a situation where the rest of the group is just kind of sucking all the air out of the room. All right, so I'm going to go through a few names here. General Motors this morning is lower. Finished the day with a shooter down on the day. All right, no actionables in here except for the insider here, and that's on the overnight. So trying to come back a little bit, right, from 52. But on the overnight, we got down to 50, 57 this morning. Okay, that would definitely go into force on your shooter down on day, and that is a beauty too. Now you're fighting a month that's really strong too, so this is going to be kind of a little bit of a battle here. Pushing down is going to be difficult. All right, so 50-57, and they've already rallied back to 52.19. 52.19 is still day down. All right, so General Motors under a little pressure there this morning. NXPI, 219 from 228. All right, so another one with the shooter down, finished with the shooter down, 227. We're getting down to 219 right now. We were down to 213 and change. That brings us all the way back into this area right here. All right, somewhere in here if you want to triangle out, and that's dating back to the 25th of June, 625. All right, so that looks like a shooter that could go into force. We got nothing actionable inside. The week kind of got hit yesterday with the move down, and now we got follow through coming through this morning with NXPI still coming down. A couple others here, Lockheed Martin LMT. 460. We had a shooter coming down on the day. They saw it coming, obviously. And Lockheed Martin closed at 460. We're looking at 426 right now. All right, so substantially coming back down into this area here. 427 right now. All right, so somewhere in down here, we're taking out all of this. All right, so when you come back and look at it a weekly, here's where we coming in to bury into this area in here on the weekly. Lockheed Martin under pressure. Okay, LMT, Northrop NOC, Northrop Grumman. These are all, they make weapons. That's what they do. All right. So Northrop Grumman had the shooter down, saw it coming. 534. This one's better. All right. So 535. And this one's going to take day up, so we got a little bit of a turnaround here on Northrop Grumman. All right, so Northrop Grumman did have the shooter down, but that's going to take day up right now, trading at 534 right now, 534. All right, so Northrop Grumman better in that group. Okay, better in that group. A couple of retail names. Look at this. Kohl's Stores had. I was in Kohl's Stores and I got out. I made some money up and in here. I should have held on. Okay? There was really probably no reason for me to get out either. So we're going to talk more about positions. How long do you stay in your positions? What takes you out of your positions? All right? So we talk about that every day on the Discord. All right? But I don't show that too much of it on here. Here, I'm just here to kind of say, this is what I think's going on. This is what the market's doing. All right, I put my opinion in there. All right, Kohl's Stores 11.15 better this morning. Okay, there you go. And when I showed you Lulu earlier, Lulu just not good. All right, on the retail side. All right, so Lulu closed at 223, turning one. It's trading at 221 right now. It's actually trying to fight back a little bit. It's not horribly down, but it's at the bottom of the broadening formation on the dailies. So this thing could come back out of here, but it's just bad. It's not just not having a good year at all. So it's going to be really difficult for that one to get up. Sarepta's been in the news a lot. This thing used to trade at like $200. Some more news out today. $12.56 from $13.32. If you get this thing back down, to 10ish, you might have a shot. But this is ongoing. So we'll wait and see how that's all going to shake out. All right. What do we got today? We got Coca-Cola. All right, Coca-Cola's been 111 in the month doing nothing. It's dead. It's dead money. Coke is not moving. 69.44. We're already getting lower prices here with the earnings coming. All right, so Coca-Cola. We know Pepsi had his numbers. Pepsi had good numbers, and the stock went down. Okay, so we'll see if it did rebound back up, but we'll see what happens there with your Coca-Cola. All right, and today we got PM, we got the smokes. Outside day here on the smokes. Philip Morris. That 3 is going to be taken down 71. Okay, so 171. You're going to be down about $8 on the opening here. Gapper down. That's going to be a 3-2 downer. We got no actionable signals. We got an outside on the 30 to finish the day. Garbage. All right. All right. So focus on the Mag 7. Keep an eye on the Mag 7. We got Tesla and we got Google. All right. I'm in both. Okay. All right. So let's see what happens. Google is higher again this morning. There's no reason to get out of Google right now. 193. I've already been telling you guys, right? What did I call 193.77? All right. We might get that today. All right. 192.61. All right. You guys know I've been in Google. You know I was out of Google and I was back in Google. All right. One thing you're gonna have to learn if you're gonna be trading is that you're gonna fight. You got to fight. You got to get back in. You get knocked out, but you got to make sure that you're doing the right things. Follow the strat closely. It will help you. When I tell you about these actionable signals and these twos, they mean something. Again, I don't put too much stuff out on YouTube because a lot of it is just stuff that we do inside the Discord. So, all right, so understand that too. All right, so Google, and then there's Tesla. And Tesla's already right back up this morning with the shooter down. Here she comes right back, 329.50. I don't know, man. 42 to 44 cents is what they're looking for. I think that they're going to miss. I think Eli's back in the game. I think he's out of the Doge and back into the Tesla. Pay attention on what they talk about with the robot trucks. Pay attention to those numbers because if those numbers start to look good, Tesla will get better. If you're just looking at the cars, the sales were not great. Okay, it's just that simple. So we'll see. Just the fact that Tesla that he's back in it could mean that the stock could get better. So we'll see what happens there. All right, watch. We got more Mag 7 numbers coming. A couple of mentionables here. Joby down this morning 5%. This thing's been really cooking nice. Back down to 1588 now, coming back down here with a 2-2 day back down. All right, that's healthy. This thing's been great. Pull back. All right. I don't know, man. I wouldn't buy it. 13. Give me 13. I'm not going to pay 16 for it. Tesla's still going up here. Apple, I don't know. Apple just still got the same problems. I'm just looking around. So check out my Gapper list. There's some really good stocks in there. We're going to watch Microsoft, Amazon, watch MAGS, M-A-G-S, because the MAG 7s, a lot of these stocks are going to be reporting. All right, so we'll see what they want to do. MAGS is already with the 2 month up, with the 2 week up. Okay, so you see what I see, 57.61. It is unchanged right now as we go into the opening. Watch for the Mag 7. We got more earnings coming. We got Texas Instruments coming tomorrow. Okay, we've got Capital One Financial. We got Intuit coming in next week. All right. Oh no, all in this week alone here. All right, a couple more that I got in here. Google, Tesla, Coke, General Motors, Intel, old school. All right, Comcast, AutoNation, Charter Communications, Now Semiconductors, another one that's going to be reporting, HCA and Dow. We got a lot of earnings coming out next couple weeks. All right, some airlines are going to get mixed in there too. All right, so I can't talk anymore. It's just for too long, almost 15 minutes now. All right, so Powell's talking right now. I wouldn't put too much weight on that. Futures ain't doing anything. We're stuck inside. There's no reason to go hurry after anything here. All right, just wait and see how things shake out. All right, so everybody have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you at lunch, and be good.